What's up, everybody?
Hi.
I am Christy and here with Kristen, and I'm so excited to bring you a live testimony of someone who has been in the online business space for over 4 years, who's absolutely crushing it, aka done over 7 figures in sales since she has started, retired herself, her husband, and now lives a present mom life, which is so exciting. So I'm going to share or ask a few questions to Kristen so you can get to know her, and yeah, let's dive in.
Nice, hype woman over here.
So first of all, just like a quick side note, like the fact that we're here together, we did not know each other before this business. We met through the online business when I started just over 2 years ago, and connected, and then here she is spending a week with me and my family, and I'm so blessed to have her here. And like that's just one tiny thing that this business can do and the friendships it creates in the community that we have. But talk to us and share a little bit about what you were doing before you started the business and what led you to making a change and starting an online business.
Yeah, so before I started this business, I was a corporate 9-to-5, like white picket fence literally in my backyard type of person, which was fine. It was actually dandy. It's exactly the life I wanted when I was growing up and going to college. It's exactly what I thought I wanted and would fulfill me forever. I was managing a human resources team at a bank, and I graduated college a semester early and had my full-time job lined up, and I started 2 days after graduation. So I didn't really have much time to just like enjoy and like live life, and that's exactly how it was going to be for the next 45 years until I retired. And I finally looked at that lifestyle. I was coming in before 8, I was staying past 5, I was in line to be the next manager. I knew the trajectory was great, and I loved the company culture, I loved who I worked with, everything was perfect from the outside looking in, but I wasn't fulfilled. I did have a void. I love to travel. I wanted to travel. When I became a mom, which I am now, I wanted to be a present parent. I wanted me and my husband to present parent together. I didn't want it to be one or the other. Like I wanted us to be together and be a unit, and that's exactly what we created with this business. And also, after my first year, I quit my job. After my first year running this business, I quit my full-time job. After my second year, my husband, I got him out of his job. He's retired from that, and then we actually traveled across the United States in our RV with our dog, and then we just had our first baby. He's at the time of this recording 4 months old, and we are traveling the East Coast right now, so that we made a stop in Virginia Beach with Christy.
So incredible, so inspiring. Kristen was one of the people that I immediately looked up to in this business and was like, that's where I want to be and that's where I'm going, and she's just been such an inspiration. So now that you obviously have this freedom lifestyle, you've got a great income, you've got freedom, you work a couple hours from your phone each day and get to live life how you want. What is the next big goal you have for yourself?
Oh my gosh, okay, so we have lots of goals, right? Next goal for us is I have this dream and this vision for a long time of this dream home that I want. I know this sounds crazy, like we've already got the travel, right? We travel all the time. My son's going international 4 times within his first year. He's going to so many states within his first year. So the travel's there, the freedom's there, the time's there, the present parenting is there. Now the next thing for us is our dream home. And I'm talking not just like this fancy, not just this like nice, like, you know, bath, jacuzzi, pool, whatever. I'm talking like all the necessities, anything. Like I walk into the room, the lights turn on. But I walk out of the room, light turns off. Like all of these little, unique things that I really want, and knowing that it's actually possible to do that with what you generate within this business. And I think that's like sidebar here, like knowing that life is possible. You can make that a reality for yourself, and people, normal, everyday people like Christy and Kristen here, do it every single day. So my next goal is dream home, and then more freedom, more abundance for both of my parents and my husband's parents as well, to get back to get them, because they've given so much to us.
I love that. Oh my God, yes. Okay, so I would end with this last question, which is, what advice do you have to people who are watching this and they're like, you know, maybe they're needing more, wanting more, maybe they've got great jobs or they have good incomes as a unit, but they want that freedom life too. Like maybe they're held back from fear of failure, fear of success, fear of just the unknown. What advice do you have for them?
Well, that's completely natural to be a little bit nervous to try something new, and take that like anxious feeling, take that nervous feeling of you wanting to do something like outside of the 9-to-5, outside of the norm, as a good sign of something that you should probably be doing. It wouldn't be on your mind. You wouldn't be thinking about it if it wasn't something that you were called to do. You wouldn't be watching this video right now and seeing our faces if this wasn't a line that was actually probably in alignment with you. So think about where you're going to be 1 year from the exact date today, where you're going to be 1 year if you don't make a change. If you do nothing, you're probably going to be in the same spot that you're at. You may love that. That's great. It might be a great spot that you're at, but it's not exactly what you want. You might have the time. Say hi to Sean in the background. You might have the freedom, but you don't have the time. Like, you might have the freedom of income, but where's the time at? Like, we want both wrapped up in a nice little bow. So do something today to live the life that you want next year, in 6 months, in 2 years, and with your children, for retirement, for your parents, for travels, whatever that might be. Say yes today to make a shift for your tomorrow.
Yes, I love it. Sometimes you gotta just faith over fear, dive in and like go for it and know that it's possible. And I will be here to support you every single step along the way. So if you're ready to learn more and dive in and make this change, go ahead and click the link below. There's a free 20-minute webinar that's going to explain more about how this works. And when you're done, we'll hop on a call, chat through it all. And if you love it, I will lock arms with you and help you get going. And we hope that you have an amazing day.
Yeah, see you on the inside, guys.
Bye.
Bye.